In 2020, Google declared her as the national crush of India. It's 2022. People are still crushing over her. And she's not complaining. We have with us Rashmika Mandanna.
Hi, my love.
Welcome to WION.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, I have to start with this conversation first. That how long it has been that you have come to Mumbai, and you know, I know that you are all over. She's a pan-India star, remember that?
Yeah, it's just been amazing because first time I came to Bombay was for my Clean and Clear Fresh Face, the campaign. I came here that for the finals and I took back home the title of the
2014.
2014, yeah. Yes. And then the second time I came was for my film Dear Comrades screening. So the second time I came here, there was so much love pouring in for that character, Lily, that everyone was starting calling me Lily, Lily, where have you been, more of you here, and everything. So I think that's how my Bombay journey began.
So now you have a place here that you can come to every time you're shooting?
I had a place here, but I realized that back then again I was shooting just for like 2 films. Now again I'm like so much in Bombay that I'm reconsidering like renting out a place.
But you know, we always see you, the paparazzi is always behind you. They want so much of you. So, so how are you adjusting to that, you know, because you have to look a certain way all the time because there, the paps are always ready, doesn't matter where you're going. So how are you adjusting to that?
I think more than me looking a certain way, I think I'm just enjoying the company. Because it's always so lovely when you come to a different state and you know, you're received with such big open arms. I'm just loving it. And of course all the boys are of course doing their work, and it's something like I like it. I like spending time with them. I like talking to them, conversating with them.
Okay, coming to goodbye. I cannot imagine what would have gone through your head when you came to know that you are working with, you know, the Amitabh Bachchan,
yeah,
you know, and Neena Gupta. So what was your reaction when you came to know that I'm sharing screen space with these 2 legends?
First of all, I was sort of like reconfirming it because I was like, are you sure I'm the person that you're looking for? Like, I'm like, it's Rashmika. Are you sure you haven't like messaged the wrong window types? You know that feeling when you've messaged the wrong window and you're like, oh God, no. But I was like, are you sure you're not thinking? And they're like, no, Rashmika, we want you on board. What do you think? And I'm like, yes, let's do this. I was very excited. But I think when I went and told my parents, they finally take me to be a serious actor. Oh. It was like, you know, a confirmation letter that my parents are like, okay, now you're taking your job seriously. And I was like, wow, I had to work with Mr. Bachchan for you to take me seriously as an actor.
It always happens. And then when you get a letter, handwritten letter from Mr. Bachchan, you wait and watch.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, I did. So when he was unwell, just before we started shooting, I sent him a bouquet. And he replied with a letter, and it was so special. And generally, like, you know, I've seen people put it up on social media, but this one I just wanted to keep it to myself. And you know, it's a special moment which is just for yourself, and you know, that's not something you have to actually show to the world. And yeah.
Okay, tell me the first time you shared screen space with him. You remember the first scene?
Yes,
what was it like?
Of course. It was my birthday 2 years ago. They made me work on my birthday, but the only reason why I worked on my birthday was of course Mr. Bachchan. I remember the first scene I shot with him. I remember later on, for some continuity thing, I had to rewatch the scene and I was like, wow, I remember this was the first, because generally I don't look into the monitor, so I don't know how it looks. And then I saw the edit and I was like, not bad, oh? Like I've done a decent job with But I remember that day he being so sweet that he made me cut the cake, and you know, it was also around the COVID, so we were all like masked up. But at the same time, we were having our own little fun, and it was nice.
Okay, you know, the film, what it reminds me of, you know, I stay far away from my parents, you know, and now that you are traveling all the time, you're not always with your parents. It reminds me of that, the guilt that I have as a daughter. Do you go through that in your personal space also now that you are traveling all over, so much work to do?
Yeah, like you said, I don't get much time with my parents, and of course there's a lot of missing because my parents, I know their schedule. Like they wake up at like 7, they'll have their breakfast at 9, and they'll go to the office, come back at 1. I know the whole day, like. And for me it's like so uncertain, so the times where I call them, probably in the afternoon when I'm like getting a little of break, they're probably sleeping, so I don't feel like disturbing them and all of that. And by the time I'm done with my work, it's 10 in the night, and by then they would sleep. So there's of course this feeling of missing, a void, the sadness is there, but I know that as being my parents, they're very proud of where I've come from to where I am. She was just saying that, she was like, Moni, I can't believe you're born out of my tummy. I can't believe this.
That's your pet name, Moni?
Yeah, Moni, that's what my parents call me. And my sister calls me Nonu.
Oh, so cute.
So she was saying something like this, and it just made me, like, it just choked me up, like when your mother tells you that I can't believe you were born in my tummy and now you're the nation's child because I can't anymore regard you as my child. You are way beyond us and you have grown up so much as a woman, as this actor, everything. And today we would all watch Mr. Bachchan, Govinda sir, Madhuri ma'am, and all of these people, and today we watch our daughter with them. It's a huge moment for us, and it's very special. And when she was saying things like this, for a second, there's this moment where you sit back and you're like, my God, I'm an actor. Like, what is going on in my life right now, because I've never been connected to film industry. I used to just watch it as an audience. Today I am an actor, I am the film industry, and like for me, I'm like, what is happening? I can't wrap my head around it. And that's the family I come from, so yeah, it's special. It's extremely emotional for us because from nothing to now we are here. And yeah, man, it's just too amazing for me. Sometimes when I'm traveling with my family and I go to these extremely remote places, which is like some corner of Karnataka, anywhere, and people are like, oh, there's Rashmika. And my parents don't know that feeling. They're like, okay, what is this? Why are they talking about us? How do they know us? And I'm like, Ma, I'm an actor. You do realize, no? And she's like, but people here also watch you. And I'm like, for these people only I'm working so hard, no?
When you are in a film industry, like the Hindi film industry, what have you found very different from down south where you have been working? And what has been the biggest challenge to be in a film industry or in the entertainment industry?
So to answer the first question, what was the difference between coming from there to here was of course the paparazzi. Because it was a new concept, because in south we still get papped, but not like always. They don't know where we're going, so we do like, in a day I'm at least going to like 3-4 meetings, gym, wo, and I get papped only in the gym, which it's their thing. But when it comes to here, the second you land, this paparazzi happening. And initially it was like, whoa, wait, who are these people? How do they know that I'm here? Yada yada. But now I'm very comfortable with them, so that was something new for me. But coming to what was challenging in the entertainment industry was, I would say, working round the clock. So after becoming an actor, I'm an extremist. So if I'm working like, if I have 24 hours, I'm literally sleeping for like 4-5 hours. The rest of the time I'm constantly working, either in the gym, workout is happening, or listening to the script, or shooting for a film. I'm always working. So self-care, which I've realized is very important these days, for me at least, and of course staying away from family.
Were you like this before you got into acting? Like, I have to get my nails done, or I have to get...
No, my nails and all, that's the least. So see, if I don't do laser, no, oh my god, like I'll look like one god knows what. Okay, because I'm from Coog and our bloodline has like really thick hair and, you know, eyebrows.
Beautiful eyebrows. Yeah.
Thank you. But to do this, well, you need to take those extra hair off and oh my god, painful. So yeah, that is quite challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I also put it up on my story sometimes saying, you know, looking pretty is actually not that easy.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
We are seeing the viral video.
Poor thing.
Poor thing. I hope it never happens
Truly.
to you.
I would not choose to wear something like that. I'm sorry, but she's just really struggling, poor thing. I want to go and help her. I just want to lift her and put her in her place.
It was lovely talking to you.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
in
so
WION.
much.
It was
I had
amazing.
a blast.